Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to be giving you a review of the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. This retails for $39. I picked this up in Sephora just a few days ago. I was looking to see what foundations were new on the market right now, and I know that this had came out a few months ago. I think back in March it launched. And I was looking, trying to find a nice summer foundation. Then I had seen this and I was like, you know what, I have to give this a try, because I did hear a few good things about it, but I had to put it to the test myself and see if it's something that I really would love. And what I'm excited to tell you guys and show you guys today is that it really truly is a great foundation. This is a light to medium coverage. It does say on the site that it is full coverage foundation. I do feel that if you do one full dropper, it's light coverage. If you go in with 2 drops, it becomes medium coverage. And then if you go in with a 3rd drop, you get full coverage. But the beauty about this foundation is that it never looks cakey. I just cannot begin to explain to you guys how it just melts so gorgeous on the skin. It does contain SPF 15 sunscreen in it, which is nice. The good thing about this having sunscreen in it is the fact that it does not have that white undercast on your skin. And for those of you that know foundations really well, and I'm not just speaking about taking selfies and how you're going to get a flashback, because that just has nothing to do with the SPF. There are a lot of foundations that have SPF and you don't get that, or if there's a lot of foundations that have SPF and you see that somewhere along the lines the tone doesn't really match up to your skin, because either it's a little cool under it, and that usually is because sometimes the SPF triggers the formulation in the foundation. So what I do like about this is the fact that you get great coverage, number one. And number 2 is that right now, I mean, I feel like I have nothing on my skin. It's not cakey at all, and it has this Rainforest of the Sea technology to hydrate the skin, brighten it, and give it its best look possible, which I have to tell you, it's been a while since a foundation has really wowed me. So I am so excited about this because I think this is going to be an excellent summer foundation. And for those of you that don't like foundations to be too natural or too matte, I think you're going to find that in this. So I want to go into the review with all of you so you can see my first impression, and I'll touch base with you guys in just a little bit. So as you can see, there is a dropper. Now typically with foundations that I have to drop on, I don't really like to put it in the foundation brush, even though it says that that's what you really should do with this. But what I'll do is I'll do this side on my skin. As you can see, I'm just having a little bit of irritation and redness right now because I started a new exfoliation product. So let's get this going. So you guys could see, it's not like super duper liquidy, right? It is, but it's not like the Dior Nude Air Serum where it just, I feel, is a little bit thinner. So I'm going to take my Artiste brush. You guys know I have a full review. This is the Oval 6. This is absolutely beautiful. Get a little closer for you guys. So here's the side that has nothing on it. Now I'm going to turn, and this is the side that has the foundation. I think the coverage is fantastic. I think this is great for summer. As far as my first impression is concerned, it covered up everything over here. It definitely feels weightless, and for a weightless foundation, I have to be honest with you, it has really good coverage. So I'm very surprised by that. So far, I'm really liking this. Now let's go on to the other side. And for this one, I'm going to drop a couple of drops right on to the Artiste brush. Let's go in with 2 drops. Beautiful. Has a very light scent, really not much of a scent to it. So I think if you go with 1 drop, probably going to get like exceptionally light coverage. I love it. I think it glides onto the skin beautifully. I think the Artiste brush is what really makes it apply so good. I know I have seen some reviews on YouTube actually prior to doing this first impression, actually just now, And what I was seeing is that the application was extremely light. So I was expecting to get something that was almost like a tinted moisturizer without too much coverage, but this is really nice coverage, especially for summertime and every day. I mean, it just glides on the skin. Unless some of the people are using different types of skincare if they have oily skin. But as of right now, I'm using my Reparative Moisture Emulsion, which I mentioned in my Summer Beauty Must-Haves. And that's all I have on. And considering what I started with, because I had all this redness here from this exfoliation that I've been doing, I mean, everything is completely covered up. And that is, to me, fantastic. I think this is excellent. I wouldn't consider this a dewy foundation, and I definitely wouldn't consider this matte. So I think it's somewhere in between. I guess this is going to be a really natural foundation. I'd say maybe almost a demi-matte. I'm not gonna even say a demi-matte because demi-mattes are pretty light in coverage, and this I feel is just a little bit more. I guess if I did one pump, it would really be a demi-matte. So it's gonna be along the lines of, yes, a demi-matte. So I'm gonna just finish doing the rest of my makeup so I can see how everything applies. And I will touch base with you guys in just a minute. All right, so as you can see, my makeup is done. Just a reminder, I had absolutely no primer underneath. I only put on my face cream, which is the Reparative Moisture Emulsion. I have to tell you guys that this is an absolutely fantastic foundation. I didn't set it with any powder. I just have my blush and a little bit of a golden highlight from Bobbi Brown on my face. I think that this is exceptional. The price point on this is $39. I feel if you are on the hunt for a really good summer foundation that is going to give you a natural look to your skin without the glow, without the being overly matte, without settling into your fine lines. I mean, this foundation has blown me away. I cannot believe how great this foundation is. I am such a huge fan of Tarte, and one of my other favorite foundations from last summer was actually the Tarte Amazonian Clay Soothing Balm. And I thought that was fantastic. This is just exceptional. Like I said, I didn't set it with any powders. That's the true test to me to see how my makeup stays. I have clients all day today, so what I'm going to do is, so I put my foundation on. It was about 10 a.m. It's now 11 because I just had to finish up some stuff after I did my makeup. And I'm going to check back with you guys later on when I get in, maybe about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Okay everyone, it is now like 10 after 7, so I've had my makeup on for about 9 hours, and I have to tell you that the foundation overall did not move. I got a little bit of a glow right in here, but that's also could be because I just finished cooking and I cleaned up, but it has been extremely hot here in New York today. We had actually a weather advisory that the air quality was so high and so hot. Other than this little dry patch that I have right here, this is because I exfoliated with a new tool. So it could be that the foundation got a little stuck in this area throughout the day, wear and tear of me moving and speaking with my clients. But looking straight on, it's not as evident. I really noticed it when I took the mirror and I brought it to my face. Overall, the foundation has not moved. Like I said, I have no primer on, so I have to tell you, I am really impressed with this foundation. This to me is definitely a fantastic foundation. This type of foundation is definitely kit worthy. I think it offers fantastic longevity, and it just makes your skin look so natural. So yeah, so I am really, really happy with it. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed my review and my first impression of the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. The shade that I used today is Tan Sand, and I just think it matches perfect here because I got a little bit of that golden golden tan color. Nothing too dark, I have just enough, and this foundation just picked it up beautifully. So I am quite impressed with this foundation. I think that this across the board is going to be great for my younger clients and then going into my mature skin clients, because either way you're going to get great coverage without feeling overly dry, and you're not going to feel like overly dewy where it's oily and you have to pack it down all day long. I don't think you're going to experience that at all, and I think it's across the board is going to make anyone happy with this foundation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. review and first impression. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see all of you in my next video.